there. My name is Phyllis Solomon, and I am a program coordinator with JCA Interages, and we work on an Interages interview program. And I'd like to introduce Marina and also Diane Eisenhower, and Marina will interview Diane.
Hi, everyone. So once again, my name is Marina. I'm 17 and I'm a junior at Urbana High School. And I have the pleasure of interviewing Diane Eisenhower, who is JCA's music therapist. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Marina. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So my first question would be for our viewers who aren't familiar with music therapy. Could you give us a brief overview of what it's all about?
Sure. Music therapy is an allied health profession in which music is used within a therapeutic relationship to work on and address physical, cognitive, social, emotional, and communication goals with either individuals or groups.
Awesome. So could you speak about what made you decide to pursue music therapy? What are the factors that influenced you and drove you to this path?
Yeah, it was that I have played instruments since I was in 4th grade. I loved music. And then I was in high school very interested in physical therapy. Then I went to a college fair, and my mom said, can you go to Elizabethtown College, because that's where your aunt went and she was homecoming queen. And so I said, okay, I'll stop there as well as and there was somebody there who was talking about the programs, and they said, there's this program of music therapy. And I thought, wow, I could use music, but still do therapy like I was thinking with physical therapy, and how cool to combine it. And so I spent a lot of time talking with them, and that is the program that I went into, is at Elizabethtown College. And
that's so awesome. So could you give us an example of some day-to-day activities that you perform with the members of JCA?
Yeah, I use music to kind of structure and organize the session. So with the groups at the JCA, I always have a greeting song, and I have a song that to close for closure at the end. And that helps provide at both ends of the session some structure, some familiarity, as well as a kind of a transition. Oh, we just came from lunch and here's, Diane, and she's singing this song. But I love to bring instruments when I see members in person, and they just have so much fun with each other. Also just like really using the music to bring out the best in them and enrich their lives and encourage reminiscence.
And so you would say that would be the overall goal of each session, would be for them to remember and to be in the moment and be with others socially.
Yes, to encourage that engagement, both in that group, but also carrying it when they get home to whoever their caregiver or loved ones are, to discuss what we have spoken about, as well as and just cognitive stimulation and maintaining skills.
Right, that's amazing. So I understand that you have worked with JCA for quite a bit, and I was wondering if you're willing to share some of the instances that were striking with like cognitive and social improvements from long-term clients. Could you share a little bit about that with continued music therapy sessions with you? Did you see any changes with a lot of your long-term clients?
Yeah, that's a great question. Somebody from JCA who didn't talk as much suddenly gave this really long story, and then the rest of the group was like, wow, that's so great to hear that. And they were so all amazed. And it gives those connections where I'm getting goosebumps talking, where they hear, somebody else and they think, oh, this is a part of, person X that I never knew before. Sometimes you see people come in and they do look depressed or, really maybe sad or lonely, and engaging in music, then they start giggling, and then everybody is laughing and, just really joining in.
That's honestly amazing. So are there any misconceptions that the public usually has about music therapy, and would you like to debunk them once and for all on record?
Well, that is a big what do I say, issue, is that everybody who's a music therapist has a bachelor's degree or higher. We have done over 1,200 hours of clinical experience practicum. We do at least a 6-month, sometimes depending on the program, an 8-month internship. And then we are board certified. But there are also therapeutic musicians and music entertainers. Therapeutic musicians have a little more training. They've gotten a certificate, but they don't have a degree in music therapy. And so they are limited in how they can use music. If you are playing music and somebody starts crying and you don't recognize that they're crying because they're really upset and you need to stop playing, and you think, oh, this must bring back a wonderful memory, you could actually, harm them mental health wise. The good news for me and in the state of Maryland is we actually just had a state licensure bill passed. What that'll do is I have to show my certificate of board certification in order to get a license. And so when somebody's hiring a music therapist, then if I don't have that license, and then they know that it is not actually a music therapist. And so that protects us, but also protects our clients.
That's really great that those laws are getting put in place to protect you guys, because what you do honestly is so incredible. Especially, I know talking about it doesn't really cover everything, and just I had such an amazing opportunity to be able to see it in person. It truly is almost magical what you guys do. So yeah, I'm very thankful. So I guess the last question would be, what would you say is the most rewarding aspect of your job as a music therapist?
One of the biggest things is seeing the joy that music brings and into each person's life and how it enriches them, but also how much a sense of community it brings.
All right. Well, those are all my questions. Thank you so much for your time and your knowledge. Truly, this was amazing. So thank you.
Well, thank you. And thank you for your interest in music therapy.
Of course.